Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be making this beautiful shirt dress with bell sleeve. Please don't forget to subscribe and watch to the end. So I started by marking my startup line. Then I took 2 inches for my button overlap. Okay, I took 2 inches down to the length. Okay, then I measured my length. My length is 34 inches. I'm using 34 inches. So for yours, you use your desired length. But here I'm using 34 inches. So I marked the 2 inches I measured for my button overlap. Okay. Then I took my shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 7.5, but I used 8 here because it's a shirt. Okay. Then the neckline I used 2.5 by 2.5. I'm cutting the front first. This is the front. So the neckline is 2.5 by 2.5, and I marked it. Then I slanted my shoulder by 1 inch. Okay. Then I took my chest line 8.5, and under the chest line that I marked, I took the same shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches, and then connected both points together. I measured my half length 16 inches, my hip 24 inches, and joined the points. Okay. Then I measured my bust measurement and added 2 inches allowance. On my waist, I took my waist measurement and still added 2 inches allowance. And on my hip, I took my hip measurement and added 2 inches allowance. The down part, I'm supposed to add more allowance to it because of the gown was very free. Okay, but because the paper already, there's no space for me to add more inches, so I just used the same measurement I used for my hip. Okay, so that is it for the front. Then the armhole, I took half of the armhole and came in by half inch, and then connected my armhole. And that is it for the front. And I cut, like I said, this hem side, it will come out by maybe 2 more inches. Okay, so that it will be very free like it is in the picture. But because my paper, there's no space for me to do that, that's why I took the same measurement I took on my hip, on my hemline. Do you understand? Okay, so this is the back. I will take my measurements, my hip line, my bust line, my hip line, and the length. Okay. The only difference between the back and the front is just the neckline, and that 2 inches I added for the front for the button will not be added at the back. So the back will be on fold. Okay. So I took my neckline, which is 2.5 by 1 inch. Took my shoulder 8 inches, came down by 1 inch and connected and slanted the shoulder. Then took my chest line 8.5, took 8 inches again and connected it, just like the same way we did for the front. The only difference is just the neckline and not adding the 2 inches we added for the front. Okay, for the button, because the back is not having any button, so to just be cut on fold. But the front, you can also cut the front on fold, but you're still going to open it. Okay, so I connected my points together. Like I said, in the front, the hemline, you have to make it more than what you took at the hip. Okay, so that's it. I didn't want to increase the back and the front. I just did the same thing I did for the front, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Okay, so I cut. That's it for the back. Okay, and there's an elastic at the back. You can do 1.5 up and 1.5 down, like the difference between the waistline, 1.5 up and 1.5 down. Okay, so I measured my arm. I want to cut the sleeve now. I got 10 inches. Then I marked my startup line, then mark my length, or the length of the sleeve 23. You can do 25 because the sleeve actually came down very well, so you can do 25. So I marked 4 inches and came down by 4 and connected it the way I just did. Okay, and then I measured it. I'm getting the 10 inches, that is my armhole. And the down part, I now measured 12 inches. You can even measure 15 inches, depending on how wide you want the sleeve to be. Okay, and then connect it, and that's all for the sleeve. Okay, you see how simple the dress is. It's not some it's the style is not difficult. Okay, so if you have watched to this point, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay, for more videos. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.